The Women Tech Council presents the 2014 Women Tech Award finalists. Parissa Agdassi is a manufacturing operations manager at L3 Communications. She provides oversight of the nearly $1 billion revenue product lines for engineering and manufacturing. She leads a team of over 100. She has a bachelor's degree in chemistry and an MBA. A refugee from Iran, Parissa volunteers her time supporting other refugee families coming to Utah. And as her grandmother and mother before her, her goal is to take an active interest in building a better future for her daughter and all women. Bobbi Alexandrova is the Director of Enterprise Analytics for Fusion.io, now SanDisk. She discovered her love of technology at the age of 14 in Bulgaria when she earned her master's in computer science. After coming to the States, she earned an MBA at the University of Utah. Prior to Fusion.io, Bobbi built and made profitable a data warehouse team, was a Java software developer, technical lead, and software architect. She loves to hike, ski, and travel with her 2 daughters and husband. Stacy Bamberg is the president and CEO of Veristride. She holds undergraduate and master's degrees in mechanical engineering, and her doctoral work is in medical engineering from MIT. She was previously a professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at the University of Utah. Her bioinstrumentation lab was formed to transform clinical analysis, rehabilitation, and related changes in mobility and quality of life. Dr. Bamberg is now full-time at her Utah-based spin-out Veristride, and she continues to work with students interested in engineering through the FIRST robotics teams at Granite. Elizabeth Bonderson is Senior Principal Research and Development Scientist at ATK. A native of Minnesota, Liz holds degrees in chemistry and mathematics. Liz holds a patent for innovative material development with another pending. Among her many accolades is the NASA Silver Snoopy Award for her work to develop an asbestos-free liner system. Her persistence has been demonstrated professionally and personally. She recovered from a stroke 5 years ago and is a 1-year breast cancer survivor. Liz enjoys hiking with her husband and 3 dogs, skiing, gardening, and quilting. Susan Cashen is the Senior Vice President of Marketing at Control4. Susan brings over 20 years of marketing and management experience to Control4. She was part of the leadership team to take the company public in August 2013. Susan recently helped found a cross-industry nonprofit organization, the Smart Grid Consumer Collaborative. Prior to Control4, Susan joined a startup, TiVo, and helped make the company a household name. An avid runner, cyclist, and hiker, Susan splits her time enjoying the stunning mountains in Utah and beautiful weather in the Bay Area in Northern California. Deborah Dixon is the Technical Director at Handstands. Dr. Dixon is a mother, microbiologist, and musher. She received her PhD in microbiology from Rutgers. She has held technical and management roles for 25 years. She has worked at Fortune 500 companies, startups, small businesses, and in academia. She is an inventor on several patents and has authored 16 publications. Deborah is the proud mother of a daughter in college. Her sport, hobby, and passion is mushing, and she has a team of purebred Huskies and Alaskan Huskies. Misty Frost is the Vice President of Marketing at Instructure. Misty uses her passion for marketing to find a way to successfully tackle the unexpected. Misty has always pushed the creative envelope with campaigns, most recently with Instructure's wildly successful educational partnership with AMC's The Walking Dead TV show. Misty has spent 20 years in advertising and marketing. She was a vice president at Datamark and spent more than a decade in the creative agency industry, driving results for high-profile clients such as Hyatt Hotels, Disney, and Intel. Jody Hewitson is a tax partner at Tanner LLC. She is one of only 5 female partners among large public accounting firms in Utah. She has made the support of women both inside and outside her profession a focal point in her community engagement. She has a Master's of Professional Accountancy. Jody has been recognized as one of 30 women to watch, named as one of Utah's 40 under 40, and recognized with the 2013 AICPA Women to Watch Experienced Leader Award. Helen Hu is a professor of computer science at Westminster College. Helen earned her PhD from the University of Utah and her bachelor's from Princeton University, both in computer science. She has converted many of her classes to process-oriented guided inquiry learning, a research-based instructional strategy that emphasizes active learning and student collaboration. Helen is passionate about broadening participation in computer science in Utah. In 2013, she was awarded a 3-year, $800,000 NSF grant to improve computer science education in Utah high schools. Julie Kehoe is Vice President of Communications for Domo. For more than 20 years, Julie has been leveraging strategic communications to help leaders and disruptors build brands and create value. Prior to Domo, she was partner at the Outcast Agency, one of the tech industry's most sought-after communications firms. She was part of the original team that worked with Mark Benioff to launch Salesforce.com. Today, she serves on the board of Silicon Slopes, speaks to PR students and new professionals. Julie and her husband have a 10-year-old daughter. Laura Kiessner is Global Marketing Director at PackSize International. Laura co-founded PackSize 12 years ago and has played a fundamental role in taking PackSize from millions in personal bank guaranteed debt to a profitable $150 million business with 40% year-over-year growth. She has her bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Utah. Today, the company employs more than 230 worldwide and has sales in more than 26 countries. Laura is a mother of 3 and works to make her company have positive, lasting impact for generations to come. Michelle Kolbe is the lead business intelligence engineer at Backcountry.com. At Backcountry, she oversees all business intelligence projects and assists with overall architecture of data. Prior to this role, Michelle spent over 7 years at Intermountain Healthcare as a senior data architect. She is also an adjunct professor at the University of Utah. Michelle has a bachelor's in computer science from Winona State University and an MBA from Utah State. She is the president of the Utah Oracle Users Group and is recognized as an Oracle ACE, where there are only 5 ACEs in Utah and just over 400 globally. Tammy Moskites is Chief Information Security Officer and Chief Information Officer at Venafi. Tammy has over 25 years of IT experience. She is a certified information security manager. Her professional affiliations include ISSA, ISACA, InfraGard, and the Information Risk Security Board. She sits on the Executive Advisory Board for Venafi Inc., Box.com, as well as on the CSO Executive Advisory Board for Qualys Inc. In May, Tammy was on the cover of CSO magazine. She was listed as one of the top 25 breakaway CISO leaders by Avanta Global CISO Summit and was a North American Information Security Executive People's Choice of the Year winner. Nicole Neumarker is Chief Technology Officer at Alliance Health. She leads a team of project managers, developers, and infrastructure engineers who drive the technology roadmap for Alliance Health. Prior to joining Alliance Health, Nicole served as Vice President of Technology in 2 other national marketing companies in Salt Lake City. She also spent 8 years at Cisco Systems headquarters in Silicon. She actively participates on the DigiForge Consortium in an effort to help bring more STEM awareness to Utah high schools. Kathy Philpot is a Director of Propulsion Systems Process Engineering at ATK Aerospace. Few people, and even fewer women, can claim they have their fingerprints on a Time magazine Top Invention of the Year, but Kathy Philpot can. She serves as Director of Propulsion Systems Process Engineering in one of the nation's top aerospace and defense firms. She holds an engineering degree from the University of Utah. Kathy is a well-regarded mentor to young engineers and a community leader, serving on several community boards. Stacy Pierce is the Principal Engineering Manager at Rockwell Collins. When she was 16, she was selected to participate in Utah Business Week, where she met Dave Evans. This led to her degree in computer science from Utah State and working for Evans & Sutherland, which was acquired by Rockwell Collins, which develops 3D synthetic environments used for military simulation to train submarine navigators, pilots, and tank operators. Outside of work, her passion is supporting and motivating students to become engineers. She volunteers for STEM programs, First Robotics, SheTech, MESA, and the Leonardo Mind Riot. Raquel Smith is a manager of brand protection at eBay. Raquel brings 9 years of experience building trust and safety for customers. Raquel leads the eBay Women in Technology Committee in Salt Lake City. She received the company's first annual Global Best of the Best Award for her ability to lead by driving success through others. Raquel is currently finishing her MBA at the University of Utah. She is active in her community, volunteering with People Helping People, Autism Speaks, Alzheimer's Association, and the Utah Food Bank. She serves as eBay's representative with the STEM Education Investors Coalition, supporting the state's STEM Action Center. And the finalists for the 2014 Academic Excellence Awards are Sarah Hong just graduated with a bachelor's in computer science at the University of Utah. She was the president of both the Undergraduate Student Advisory Committee for the School of Computing, as well as the president for the ACM chapter for the U. As part of the UGSAC, she organized various events such as intern panels featuring students who had internship experience, resume workshops, a brown bag lunch series featuring various faculty members, and a StarCraft II tournament. She currently holds a position as a software development engineer in Windows Azure. Nicole Martin is a junior in mechanical engineering at Brigham Young University. She received the Thomas S. Monson Presidential Scholarship at BYU. She is graduating in mechanical engineering because it provides a solid foundation for pursuing environmentally friendly material manufacturing, use, and disposal. Her dream job would be eliminating the world's landfills. She is a research assistant in the BYU Nanocomposites Research Lab, part of the Engineering and Technology Student Leadership Council, and involved in the club Global Engineering Outreach. Hannah Peterson is a sophomore at Utah Valley University, majoring in earth science. Hannah began studying geology during her first semester. She is helping to reconstruct a historical record of nutrient loading into Utah Lake via soil analysis of C13 and N15 analyses, coupled with lead-210 and carbon-14 dating, and will help present the study at the Geological Society of America meeting this October in Vancouver, Canada. She's enthusiastic about being involved in some of the most important and exciting research and advances of our time, and hopes that through her hard work she can attract other women to join her in the study of science and technology. Sabina Schill is a senior at Westminster College majoring in physics. Sabina works as a teacher's aide and as a supplemental instructor for the introductory level physics classes. Sabina has spent the last 2 summers conducting research through the NSF Research Experience for Undergrads program. She wrote computer codes using MATLAB to model the movement of electrons in organic solar, and she worked on fabricating parts to improve the performance of the nuclear physics group's gas ionization detector. Before graduate school, she plans to travel and read through the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. Tina Van Riper is a senior majoring in computer science at Weber State University. Originally from Jakarta, Indonesia, she recently completed a research project that involved extracting data from MRI images of the gastrointestinal region of test subjects and created 3D segmented surface models of human anatomical structures for diagnostic analysis. She has had research papers published with IEEE. She volunteers for the local Boys and Girls Club, setting up their computer network, and developed an interactive website for a history professor at Salt Lake Community College. She likes to take landscape photography, hike, camp, develop apps, and play video games on Xbox. Congratulations to all of the 2014 Women Tech Award finalists.